Two men, both the same age, both working just as hard, both earning the same salary. 10 years later, one is financially free, enjoying the life he once dreamed of. The other, drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in a cycle of stress and survival. What separates them? It is not luck, it is not destiny, and it is not even talent. The difference is mindset. In this video, we will uncover the hidden truths about the rich mindset versus the poor mindset, the habits, the psychology, and the way of thinking that creates wealth on one side and poverty on the other. By the end of this journey, you will see exactly why the rich get richer and why the poor often remain stuck. More importantly, you will discover how to shift your own thinking so that you can step onto the path of success, financial freedom, and abundance. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear may completely change the way you think about money, success, and life itself. Let's begin. The first and most powerful difference between rich and poor lies in how they see money. The poor mindset sees money as something to be spent. A paycheck arrives, and almost instantly it vanishes. Rent, bills, shopping, entertainment, luxuries that fade within weeks. The cycle repeats endlessly. The rich mindset sees money as a tool, not something to be consumed, but something to be multiplied. A resource to be planted like a seed, so it can grow into something much larger. Imagine two friends. Both receive the same $1,000. One rushes to buy the latest phone, already outdated in a year. The other invests in a fund, in a business, in education, or in assets. 10 years later, the phone is worthless. But the investment has grown, perhaps doubled or tripled. This is the compounding effect of wealth. The poor mindset asks, what can I buy today? The rich mindset asks, how can this money work for me tomorrow? Here is the truth: poor people spend money to look rich. Rich people use money to actually become rich. Which one are you doing? The next difference lies in perception. When a challenge appears, the poor mindset sees an obstacle, a new business idea, too risky, a new skill, too difficult, a promotion, probably not possible. Their focus is on problems, not solutions. The rich mindset sees opportunity. Every challenge is a chance to learn. Every risk is a chance to grow. Where others say, it's impossible, they ask, how can I make this possible? Think of the greatest innovators: Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey. They were not born without struggles. They faced rejection, bankruptcy, doubt, and ridicule. But their mindset turned walls into doors. Obstacles became stepping stones. The poor mindset gives up at the first sign of difficulty. The rich mindset pushes forward, adapts, and eventually wins. Here's the key: the world gives opportunities to those who are prepared to see them. If your eyes only look for problems, you will miss the doors that could lead to success. Another powerful difference: time. The poor mindset lives for today. The rich mindset lives for tomorrow. Poor thinking says, I want comfort now. I want entertainment now. I want pleasure now. Rich thinking says, I will sacrifice today so I can build a future tomorrow. This is why one group spends weekends binge watching shows, while the other spends weekends learning new skills, building businesses, or investing. One group sees money as something to escape stress. The other sees money as something to escape the need for money altogether. That is the power of long-term vision. The poor mindset asks, what feels good today? The rich mindset asks, what will give me freedom 10 years from now? The poor mindset often believes, I already know enough. They resist change, resist growth, resist advice. They stay in their comfort zone. The rich mindset never stops learning. They read books, attend seminars, seek mentors, ask questions, and stay humble enough to keep improving. The result: they adapt faster. They evolve with the world. They don't get left behind. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men alive, spends hours every day reading. Bill Gates takes weeks to learn and reflect. Elon Musk studied rocket science before founding SpaceX. They became great not because they knew everything, but because they kept learning. The poor mindset spends hours complaining about the government, the economy, their boss, their circumstances. The rich mindset spends hours networking, building relationships, seeking mentors, surrounding themselves with ambitious and positive people. Poor people blame. Rich people connect. Poor people gossip. Rich people collaborate. Here's the truth: your network is your net worth. Who you surround yourself with will either pull you up or drag you down. The poor mindset says, life happens to me. The world is unfair. I can't succeed because of others. The rich mindset says, I am responsible. I create my reality. If I want something, I must take action. One blames, the other claims responsibility. Responsibility is power. The moment you stop blaming others and take full ownership of your life, you gain control. And with control comes freedom. Another key difference: poor people buy liabilities. Cars they can't afford, clothes for status, gadgets that lose value instantly. Rich people buy assets, investments, businesses, properties, intellectual property, things that grow in value and generate income over time. Robert Kiyosaki explained this perfectly in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Poor people chase things that make them look rich. Rich people chase things that make them actually rich. The poor mindset wastes time as if it's infinite. Hours vanish on social media, games, gossip, and distractions. The rich mindset treats time as the most valuable currency. They protect it, manage it, and use it wisely. Money lost can be regained. Time lost is gone forever. This is why wealthy people pay for speed. Mentors, courses, services that save them time. They understand that time is the one resource that cannot be replaced. Warren Buffett started investing as a child. Today, his wealth comes not just from money, but from decades of compound growth. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty, but her mindset of resilience, learning, and opportunity turned her into one of the most influential women in the world. Elon Musk risked everything, nearly losing Tesla and SpaceX. But his vision, his willingness to face obstacles, turned him into one of the wealthiest innovators alive. These stories show us one truth. The rich mindset is not about where you start. It is about how you think. So how can you move from a poor mindset to a rich mindset? First, change your perspective on money. Stop asking how you can spend more. Start asking how you can invest more. Second, change your relationship with time. Use it to build skills, create value, and design your future. Third, surround yourself with the right people. Learn from those who are ahead of you. Avoid those who pull you down. Fourth, commit to lifelong learning. Read daily. Study success. Never assume you already know enough. And finally, take responsibility. The moment you stop blaming the world and start owning your life, you step into power. Here is the truth. Wealth is not about the size of your paycheck. It is about the size of your vision. Success is not about luck. It is about mindset. The rich and the poor may walk the same streets, face the same world, and live in the same time. But their future is shaped by one thing alone: how they think. So ask yourself right now, which mindset do you carry? Do you spend or do you invest? Do you complain or do you create? Do you waste time or do you use it to build freedom? Your future depends on the answer. If this message spoke to you, then take action today. Choose the rich mindset. Begin building the habits, the vision, and the choices that lead to financial freedom and lasting success. And if you found value in this video, share it with others. Like it, subscribe to this channel, and comment below, which mindset will you choose? Remember, this mindset is everything. Change your thinking, and you can change your life.